guys, it's Tuesday and I am bringing you another layout. This one is super duper cute. I really like it. I know that it is scrap timber for a bunch of YouTubers and they're doing a video a day. And unfortunately, my schedule in September always includes a trip to Mexico. And so that's just not, I don't think I can squeeze it in, to be honest with you, especially with designing and kit club and shipping and packaging and all of the other wonderful things that I do. So I am going to get as many videos out to you as possible. I just won't be able to do one every single day, but I love the idea of scrap timber, and if and when I get help doing a Cheeky Studio, I will hopefully be able to participate in a video a day next year. It may not be in September for scrap timber, but I would like to challenge myself to do that. 30 days of videos would be super cool, but I have promised myself to get more content out in September because I did have some time away. I was in Vegas for about 5 days with Bab for his birthday and his convention, and I really just needed a few days of downtime, and now I am back at it hard and heavy until we go on vacation at the end of September, and then that's the last vacation for us this year. But lots of conventions and crops that are planned. Also going to Creativation at the end of, well, no, that's in January. That's not the end of December. But anyway, my schedule is quite full, as you can see. So you probably want to know about the layout. What I did was I basically took a stencil. I was thinking of a way to use my 12 by 12 stencils, and so the next couple of videos will include using those, and I really like how it turned out. When I originally pulled that stencil, I was going to use the entire part that I cut out, which I basically just took a pencil and used it like a real stencil and then trimmed out the edges that I had traced. And I thought, well, I will do that and just fill in the little pie chart shape and make circles. But then I thought I really like the inside, which looks like a large asterisk, and so I end up using that instead. And it's just soft, and you know I like soft pastel-y things. So I went to town on some mixed media here. I used some vibes in the Shimmers product line. One is Snowy Man, one is Cool as Ice, and one is Glorious Day. And Glorious Day is a great substitute for Heidi Swapp Color Shine. It has a lot of shine to it, and it's just sparkly, and it dries beautifully. We do have some in the shop if you're interested. It is the smaller bottle, so you don't have to buy the big bottle, but I just think it's a lovely color. I actually prefer it because it doesn't leave the oil or the halo that the that Heidi Swapp does. Even though I do love the Heidi Swapp, I just don't really have a lot of patience with that oily ring. And I don't want to spend 2 full minutes shaking a bottle in order to get what I want out of it. But anyway, I was having trouble. I guess I clogged up the stopper on this. You're supposed to turn them upside down and roll them between your hands, and obviously I shook it instead, so I think I've got some cleaning up to do on that nozzle, but I made it work, and I just go to town drying it, and I'm going to end up pulling a background piece of paper from my stash. Now these little scraps that I made, these asterisks from that stencil, are scraps from my July kit. So I got down to very small scraps, and I decided that I would just cut those out and use them up. And now I am using that generic paper pad. I think I got it at Michael's, and it really doesn't even have a name. I think it's their best of collection. I've used quite a bit of it, so you've probably seen me play with it before, but that's the background stripe, and I do think it's just an added soft layer. I'm going to end up, you know, distressing a couple of the edges and making it look a little bit roughed up, and that just adds to the artistic value to me. But see, I just didn't, I don't know, I tried to fill in those little circles or wonky stars, I guess, but it just, I liked the wonky stars, the inside. So you never know with me what's going to appeal to my visual eye. But as you go along and you play and you try different things, you discover, hey, I like that better. So I thought here I would also take those scraps from the July kit and punch out some circles. And I don't end up using those either. And I don't even end up layering the photos. I'm just going to keep them with a white border, which is a little different for me, but I just liked how clean it looked. I thought that was, you know, a great look for this layout. These are selfies of me and Bab, and I believe this was 2016, because I want to say we were at the Katy Trail out. What's it called? Katy Trail. It's not the main one in Dallas. It's one that's in Plano, and it's like, it's called why can't I remember this? Out Campus, Out, I don't know. It's like a division of the Katy Trail restaurant. So it was fun, and we were just there having a bite to eat and playing around. There were lots of people, and we were outside. It was a beautiful day, and you know, that people take their dogs. Dallas is very good about being dog friendly and kid friendly. And so when it's a beautiful day, you sit out on the patio, you might have, you know, drinks and appetizers and just kind of enjoy being sociable. And like this was at a bench table, and other people sat at the bench with us. And I think that was kind of an interesting couple that sat next to us. We talked to them a little bit, but I can't remember what the conversation was. But anyway, you know, us Texans are friendly. So now there are people that are in this background of that one picture on the left, and I end up covering them up with this little cutout word bubble that says smile, and that's also from that American Crafts little generic best of paper pad. And here I just decided I am going to pull up some little sections to give it that roughed up natural look, and so that's what I'm doing here. What else did I do? Oh, I pulled in some of the Notebook Nancy ephemera. So I'm really just trying to go through that July kit and use up as much as I can. I've annihilated it, honestly. So there's really not much left. A few pieces of the ephemera, and I think that's almost the last of the paper. So I need to get some more sticky foam tape, because that is the end of my roll. I bought so much at one point that I think I haven't bought it in, gosh, it's been at least 3 years. But I finally have gotten through it all. And I do have this little bit of, you know, like sticky squares that are on foam, but I really don't like playing with that. I like the long foam pieces that I can cut to whatever size I want. So I'm adding a little bit of thread for texture and pulling in that Notebook Nancy ephemera, trying to figure out placement for smile, and I'm going to move that down just a little bit. The camera was fussy cut from the Amy Tan paper, and I had just pulled some bits and pieces from Notebook Nancy in order to add to the layout. Now I end up adding this little water bottle on top, and I kind of liked it better tucked in. I'm not sure why I left it on top, but it is stuck down now, so I am not changing it. And the flowers are just cute and add to the wonky, whimsical playfulness of this layout. Yep, that went down with score tape. It is not coming up. Oh, and glue, because there's more thread. Yeah, I can't change that. And then some of the sunglasses, which are purple, because, you know, we're both wearing sunglasses. And then the word hello. And we were just having fun. So the title is going to be interesting. Now, I had some leftover pieces that I had cut from the We Are Memory Keepers paper that came in a kit. This is all the July kit, by the way. And I had fussy cut out different sayings and word labels that came on that paper. And I've gotten a lot of use out of that. This included... I had cut it out for another layout, and these were leftover. So I'm going to add one that says "You are simply wonderful," one that says "Together," and one that says "Hello Sunshine." And in that upper left-hand corner, you're going to see me add the "Hello Sunshine" and start to create my title. So there is the small one that I end up moving to the top. I'm just trying to figure out placement. That's the one that says "You are simply wonderful," because he is. He is simply a wonderful and amazing man. I am very, very fortunate to have Bab in my life. Believe me, I've appreciated him more than anyone else I've ever been with. So he's a sweetheart. I definitely believe that we are meant to be together. So I'm lucky. And that is where I put the banner that I had fussy cut that says "Together." And then there's that "Hello Sunshine." I tried to incorporate one of the bows, but I thought it was just a little too girly for this layout. But I'm going to start building that title. And I do pull from the August kit the alpha letters that, oh, actually, the We Are Memory Keepers papers from the August kit. Huh. This is not the July kit. It's, well, the July kit is the paper, and the ephemera and the fussy cut We Are Memory Keepers is from the August kit. So this is a hybrid. Huh. I didn't even realize it. Sorry, guys. This is a hybrid of both the August and July. So now that I've got that straight, I added some of the Easter 2018 sequins, which are a lovely blue, and they match perfectly. I thought this was a great layout to add those to. And I'm going to take, the whole reason I realized this had part of the August kit in it is because I end up taking these alphas from from Maggie Holmes and making my title that says "Hello Sunshine" and "Crazy." And I'm going to grab a little wood veneer from an old Studio Calico wood veneer that has an ampersand for the "and." Interesting. I just now realized that I used both those kits. I had both of them out and just little scraps. So that kind of wraps it up. I really like how this turned out. I have another layout coming very, very soon. So stay tuned. And there will be a layout share on the Cheeky channel on Saturday. So I hope you join me there. Make sure you like and subscribe and all that fun stuff so people can find me. And I will talk to you later. Ta-ta for now. Bye.